All right, welcome to another AutoTrend System trade review video. You will notice that my chart looks a little bit different than my other videos. That's because I'm using the new AutoTrend System 2.0 indicator and the AutoTrend System Trend Validator. These are both new tools, and I'm going to go over exactly what they do in this video. So let's start with the classic AutoTrend system. If you remember from the previous videos, the way that the AutoTrend system used to work in the past is it would display down here a sort of histogram, and we would take signals off of that. So if the histogram was red, we would wait for a blue for it to turn blue so we can go long. And we would take a trade there. Basically, we have moved the histogram from the lower part of the chart right on top of the candlesticks. So instead of the histogram being red and blue, we have instead colored the actual candlesticks right on your chart. So you will see right here, we were in a downtrend. This is BBBY, by the way. I'm going to go over this trade that happened on Monday. So you will notice that the bars were red, indicating that the AutoTrend system was in a downtrend, right? So we would be forbidden from going long as it was going down. And then the AutoTrend system changed the candlesticks to blue, exactly as it would have done if we were using the old version with the histogram down here. So it changed the bars to blue, meaning that the ATS has detected a new uptrend starting here on BBBY. I'm using a 1-minute chart. This is from Monday, the 6th of February. As you can see, the AutoTrend system gave a buy signal right on the 2nd minute of the market open. This is at 9:31 New York time, right? So it gave a buy signal. And the ATS Trend Validator is blue. Again, we're going to go over that in a minute, which means that our buy signal is good to go. We're just waiting for confirmation by price, which we got in the following bar. I'm not going to go over again all the details. I think you know them by now. Basically, confirmation by price for a long is if the following candle after our signal, if the following candle breaks the high of the signal bar, which is right here. If that happens, then our signal to go long is confirmed and we can buy at that point and execute the trade, go long at that point. And obviously it worked very, very nicely on BBBY. Basically, it went parabolic on Monday. I was not really following the news. I was trading the chart and the AutoTrend system like I do every day. It just popped up on my scanner, and yeah, I took it from there. Basically, it went, it climbed from, let's see what it is here. The signal, we got the signal at the bar's close, so that was when it was trading at $3.25, and it reached a high of $7.02. I mean, that is just crazy. That is insane. It more than doubled throughout the day. It more than doubled BBBY. So it gave $3.77 a share, up to $3.77 a share. And yeah, of course, the more shares you have, the bigger the day there, obviously, right? So that was a really nice trade. Now, let's look at the ATS Trend Validator. This is new. This is a new indicator we released with the AutoTrend System 2.0. Basically, what it does is it's really cool. We're able to do multi-time frame analysis on the same chart. What do I mean by that? The ATS Trend Validator displays the trend of the same stock that you have on your chart, but of a higher time frame. So for example, here I have a chart of BBBY, Bed Bath and Beyond, 1-minute chart. And right here, down here, I'm displaying the AutoTrend system of a higher time frame. to be specific, of the 5 minutes chart, right? 1 minute chart on my chart, and 5 minutes on the trend validator. And what I'm trying to do is I want to match the signals that I get on my chart by the ATS. I want to match those signals with the higher time frames trend, which is long. You see here, it's all blue. That's because the ATS on the 5 minute chart is bullish. So it's going up, right? So it gives us a blue color. If I get a blue signal here, then I'm good to go, because the signal on my chart is in agreement with the higher time frame chart, the ATS Trend Validator here. So it seems simple, right? And it is. I mean, that's the whole point, to make it as simple as possible. But what we're actually doing is something very, very, I wouldn't say, no, it's not really complex, but it's very, very important, which is multi-time frame analysis. Multi-time frame analysis has been around for decades, right? Decades and decades. I think it became most famous from the book by I think it's Alexander Elder, if I'm not mistaken, and he used to call it. It's been a very long time since I read that book. He used to call it the 3 screens system or something like that. I don't remember the name of the book, but the author is certainly Alexander Elder. And basically, he introduced the broad public, which was a bestseller book, and it still is. He introduced the general public to multi-time frame analysis, analyzing the trend from multiple time frames. And that's exactly what we're doing here. We are matching the short-term signal to a higher time frame trend. Obviously, the higher time frame is more important than the lower time frame, right? But we want to execute trades on the lower time frame because we want to have multiple trades, right? We want to be trading, but we will benefit by our signals being in agreement with the higher time frame, because they will generally be of higher probability, right? We have a higher probability of a long signal working in a long trend on a higher time frame, right? Because everything is going up on multiple time frames. So if we get a signal in agreement with that direction, then we have a good probability of that working, as opposed to trying to play the short side and going against the higher time frame trend. I have here another example on Nvidia of what I mean by that and how we use the new trend validator. You will see here I have a 5-minute chart of Nvidia, and you will see several signals here by the AutoTrend system, right? You will see some long signals and you will see some short signals. And right here, I'm using a 1-hour chart. The 1-hour time frame trend is displayed on the lower part of my screen. So the trend validator is displaying the AutoTrend system's trend from a 1-hour time frame. So right away, as soon as we open that chart, we know that the higher time frame, the 1-hour time frame, is bullish, right? So it's an uptrend. It's going up, basically. So if we get a short signal on our 5 minutes chart, we can simply ignore that signal. We can ignore that signal because it's not in agreement with the higher time frames trend, right? So we can safely just ignore these 3 signals. At first glance, they might appear like losing trades because price didn't really go down. It went down for a little bit here, and it gave you, what's that? About $5, which is a very nice profit, right? But the other 2 signals didn't really go anywhere. So using the trend validator, we can just spare ourselves from 3 potentially losing trades, just like that, right? Because they are not high probability. Again, the higher time frame is positive. So why would we take a short trade, right? So we're doing multi-time frame analysis in the space of in the 2 seconds, right? So we can just match the colors, and we're good to go. There's nothing complicated about that. There's nothing complicated about that. So we can focus on the long signals only, which ended up working really, really nicely for Nvidia. We got this 1st of February. This is a 5-minute chart, obviously. And yesterday it closed here. Right now it's gapping up. So that was a potential gain of, let's see. That's $28 a share. $28 a share in a week, basically, on Nvidia, right? So I hope you can see the power of this tool. I'm very, very excited. It's already available in the members area of our website. And if you're just getting the AutoTrend system now, this is the new system that you will get by default. And of course, it's available for free for existing members, right? All of our updates are always free for existing members of the AutoTrend system. So yeah, I think that does it. The market is open, so I have to start trading. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next trade review video using the AutoTrend system. Take care.